In a right angle triangle, each side is labelled according to its relationship to the right angle and the unknown angle. So we would have the hypotenuse opposite the right angle, the opposite and the adjacent. In a non-right angle triangle, because we don't have any 90 degrees, we label the side the same letter as the opposite angle. So that would be A, if this is B, that's B, C, C. And we often have the little one, or the lowercase letter for the side. Now there's actually three formulas. We need to learn: the sine rule, the cosine rule, and the area of a triangle, a non-right angle triangle rule. Now the sine angle we'll look at first. It's a ratio that says the side over the sine of the angle is equal to any other side over the sine of its angle. And because we have three sides of a triangle, we write it as A on sine A equals B on sine B equals C on sine C. Now this is to find a side because I've got the side at the top. This is to find an angle because I've got the angle at the top. And you can reciprocate. All I've done is reciprocated here. We'll do the three examples, and I start by drawing across like that, and I want to find a side. So it's x on sine x equals A on sine A. I've just written the rule, because they're not going to say use the sine rule for this, so we need to write the rule so we recognize, we're telling them we understand what the question's asking. X on sine 43 degrees 21 minutes equals 10.7 on sine 79 degrees 12 minutes. Now if I times that up there, I'm going to get x on its own, and I can put it in the calculator, which I will do, and we can get an answer. Okay, let's have a look at this next one. Find the value for y. Opposite, opposite. Oh, I don't have an angle here. If I add up the angles, 180 minus 24 minus 53, I can get this angle, 77, so it's going to be 103, and I can just do the question as before. Y on sine 103 equals 8 on sine 53. If I times it up, y is 8 sine 103 on sine 53. Why don't I use the 24? Because there's no side over here that I'm interested in. Okay, to find an angle, it's the same. Sine theta on 6.7 equals sine 86 degrees 11 minutes on 8.3. Notice I've written the angle first, so I can just times up again. Sine theta is 6.7 times sine 86 degrees 11 minutes on 8.3. Don't forget, when you're finding an angle, you've got to go inverse sine. I'll just do the solutions and we'll move on. Okay, so I've done the answers: 7.5, 10 and 53 degrees 39 minutes. If you got for the last one 0.805, you've forgotten to inverse sine. Find the obtuse angle. I've got sine theta over 11.9 equals sine 15 degrees 49 minutes over 5.4. So sine theta is sine 15 degrees 49 minutes times 11.9 on 5.4. Okay, in the question it asked for the obtuse angle in degrees. I've just crossed out minutes. Now when I put this in my calculator, I get 37 degrees. Now because I know this is theta and this is 180 minus theta, the obtuse angle is 180 minus theta. So it's 180 minus 37, which is 143. And that's your obtuse angle.